Maybe cause the future is in your hands. Tryna get this pull-ups in my hands. If I want the top, I'll understand. Show me all your dreams, I'll comprehend. TiaMoko, 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 TiaMoko.
Hi guys, welcome to yet another episode of TiaMoko. My name is Lesedi, your host, and today I'm not alone. I'm with a new face. Hi sir.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Tell us, who are you?
Okay. Ayo, you know what I do.
What it does?
I'm chilling with, it's your boy. I get most of these YouTubes, you tell about your boy, it's your girl, it's your what.
your
Okay.
girl.
But okay, my name is Ben Bango, right? I'm an 19-year-old boy. I'm a student. I'm doing my Form 5 this year. So yeah, that's pretty much about me. My spare time, I have yes, I'm currently learning an online skill. I don't really want to disclose much. You know, sometimes when you jinx yourself, yeah. So that, and then also part time on weekends or whenever I have free time, I help around more Remaps Media.
Ooh.
Yeah. So videos. I'm usually the guy behind the camera. Hi guys, I'm usually the guy behind the camera. Just that you guys don't see me a lot. So yeah, getting you today.
Yes sir, yo, but we're on. Anyways, sir,
Yeah.
tell us, what are we going to be talking about today?
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about purpose, because purpose is something that people usually overlook. You know, it's to a point where if you don't deal, purpose is the foundation, right?
Alright.
Whenever you want to elevate, purpose is the foundation. If you don't discover your purpose, right, you're going to get to the future and you're going to face problems, you're going to face challenges. That's why you end up finding people hopping from one thing to another. We say, fresh, doesn't go well, boom, up,
Hold up.
Yeah,
This
okay.
was going too fast.
Yes.
What is purpose?
Okay,
Let's start
so-
there.
Have you ever been in moments where you just sit down and you think, like, why are we here? Why are we here on this earth? Everything has been thought out, creation, you know,
Right.
there's a balance in the ecosystem, and it really it leads you onto thinking about why you are on this earth, right? There's obviously something bigger than us, right? I'm a firm believer in God, right?
Same.
So I believe in God. So for me, purpose is the reason why God brought you here, right, on this earth, and what you have to do,
Right.
We all have a part to play in this global economy.
Right. I
Yes.
have to agree with you on that one. Because I am also on that path too. I actually am a spiritual person. I have a relationship with
yeah.
God, so I'm there too.
Where are we without him?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you know yours though?
My purpose?
Yeah.
Yes, I know my purpose. I discovered my purpose in late 2022, right?
Right.
I had that same problem that I was talking about. You start something, you face challenges, you go on to the other. So late 2022, I discovered my purpose.
Alright.
So which leads us on to the next question, right? How can you discover your purpose, right?
Right.
So in my opinion, in my experience rather, right?
Alright.
You first of all, you need to look at what you're good at, right? Because if God gives you a purpose, right, He's
Yes.
gonna give you the traits, the qualities that you need in order to be able to
Right.
to
Yes.
to do that thing, I get
Yes.
to actually to minister that purpose, right? So I spent a lot of time alone in solitude, just with my own thoughts, with God, just so that I can discover my purpose. But the main thing also that helped me was understanding what I'm good at.
Alright.
So yeah.
I think actually mentioning of something that you're good at. I discovered mine around 2019.
2019.
2019,
Okay.
2020, when before COVID hit.
Hey, kind of COVID.
Yo! But I appreciate those times because that was the time that I actually managed to like sit down and actually rethink why am I here though?
No.
Why am I here?
You start to get you start asking yourself the questions that really matter,
The deep ones.
because you know when you're busy,
Yes,
you're
it's
doing
always
this,
about
you're
I
doing
want to
this,
achieve 1, 2, 3.
but then you never really sit down and think, or okay, what am I doing? So 2020 really gave us the opportunity to do that.
It's very difficult for you to hear the voice of God if you are busy.
It's true. It's very true.
God said to what was it, Mary?
Yes,
Martha.
Martha. It was Martha. Yeah.
Martha. You're worried about
So many things.
but only one thing matters.
Only one thing
Yes.
matters.
That thing is
I
purpose.
think also if we look at heroes of faith in the Bible, right? Before they went out to do great things,
Right.
they had to spend time alone, spend time with God.
There's power in solitude.
A lot.
To be honest, I too used to be this person who was always around people until actually
I
I
post the
was.
status, bam, 1 minute later,
Yes,
it's
it was actually a nice thing for post 100 views.
100
I even
views,
had
yeah.
to cut off people because I was like, but this is not serving me.
It's not serving you.
I actually had to tap into my inner self and be like, what are you?
To some
What are
point,
you?
it drains you. It's
Yes.
good. Don't get me wrong. It's good to build a personal brand. We're gonna speak about that later, right?
Alright.
It's good to build a personal brand, to build a following, but before you do that, sometimes you need to set the foundation, purpose. I guess.
Yes. And actually know what you're all about. Because right now, I think I'm serving mine. Just being here and speaking, I never wanted to be in front of the camera.
So we got carried away there. What is your purpose, and how did you discover it?
Okay. Mine, I think it's solely, not solely, but it's more about actually serving, how do you put this? Serving people. Yes, that is mostly that. But in a way, I apply myself through the gifts that God gave me, and one of them being speaking. That is why I'm here. I speak about my experiences. I speak about the things that interest me, and I believe that someone else is going to learn from
you. Yeah.
Yes. On other things, serving, even in my business, I take it to heart. I give you the best service because I believe in serving. You understand?
Yes.
So yes, that's how mine looks like. What about yours?
So how did you discover it? Before we get to mine, how did you discover
how
yours?
did I discover it? Actually, I never knew that was what my purpose is until I actually sat down and gave it a name. Yes, I've been
Flower
doing
gave
some
it a
of
name.
yes, I was doing some of that before the big discovery. 2019 was my big year where I actually sat down and I was like, Lesedi, what are you good at? What do you need to be doing? Because I believe whatever gift that I have is not for me.
It's not
It's
for
for
you.
the people.
It's true.
So if God blessed me with this gift, then someone else should actually benefit from it. That's why I even started this public speaking journey. I'm a speaker right now.
And it's not easy, by the way, guys. It's not easy to
It's
stand here in front of the
not.
camera.
It's not.
Right now, there are like 3-4 lights and a couple of people behind me. Hello.
And you're like, am I
Yeah.
saying the right thing though? But
yeah.
yes, that's how it all came about. And here I am a couple of years later, still trying it out. So yes.
Okay.
For you?
I think it's almost similar to yours.
Right.
Serving.
Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, no problem.
God gives us purpose to serve first Him and secondly serve our fellow human beings.
Right.
It's him first.
So the same way as the cross is. The cross is like this: live continue and you live a side. First, you serve God with your purpose, you glorify Him with your purpose, and then secondly, you serve what your fellow human beings.
Because
So it's great the way that you put it.
Because think about it, if you start serving other people first, but you're not serving God, you're going to end up getting lost.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, He's the one who gave us the purpose and the gift. So,
You understand the one who gave you, and then
always
you
him
can
first.
give. Right.
God first.
God first.
If my friend says God first, we tell him we buy what the God first, God
that's-
first. But anyway, let's not get into that. It's a topic for another day, I guess.
Alright.
It's a topic for another day. What the yeah, Rasulullah. So yeah, my purpose is almost similar to yours. First, serving God, right?
Alright.
Serving God with my life, with the gifts that He has given me, right? And also, I guess with weaknesses, right? Because sometimes we don't talk about our weaknesses, but the Bible says that His strength is made perfect in our weaknesses, right? So,
Alright.
Him using me with everything that I have, and then also just serving people, because there's so many people who are lost. They don't know what to do, and most of the times, the people who are supposed to guide, right, unfortunately are not doing the best job at doing that.
Right.
So I guess that's where I want to come in. That's where I intend to come in the future.
Right. So, do you feel fulfilled after doing that?
After knowing my purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so. Because when you know your purpose, you have something to fight for. You have something to fight. What's on let's say in a relationship with someone and you guys don't like each other.
No.
It happens. How is it viral? It happens. You're in a relationship, you guys don't like each other. When problems come, when challenges, I've never been in a relationship before, but from hearing from me, from hearing about Babua, it looks like it's a difficult thing to do. Okay.
It is, eh? It is.
It looks like a difficult thing to do, right? So, what was I saying? So when you guys don't love each other, you don't have anything to fight for.
That's true.
And if you don't have anything to fight for, you're going to end up right?
But I think
So
the situation where someone else is sulking and the next moment everyone is throwing bombs, everyone's throwing shade
it doesn't balance.
Yes.
It doesn't balance. So purpose for me helps me or why I'm doing something. Yeah.
How often do you actually sit down and get to recollect and see if you are on the right path?
Because we're really forgetful, hey?
Right.
Habits can become mechanical to a point where you're just doing something and you don't even know why you're doing it.
So how do you keep on check?
For me, I wish I could just bring it. I have a daily journal, right? And in that daily journal, I have a daily to-do list.
Right.
Every single day, I do it. Every single day, I go through it and I do almost all the things. I'm not perfect, right? But I strive to be consistent with it. So that on its own, the daily to-do list has rules that govern me for me to recollect almost on a daily basis.
So basically, you are living through a system.
I'm living through a system.
It's not just waking up and going with the flow kind of thing.
No. We speak about Rome today. Do you know why we speak about Rome? Because Rome gave us a system, civilization. Rome had its own flaws, right? But then at the end of the day, it gave us a system that today we follow.
And I believe
systems.
Yes, I believe in having a system. I once attended a seminar and someone said, "Do not live your life on motivation, but have a system that governs your life. Even if you wake up and don't feel like doing 1, 2, 3, but the
you
fact
get
that
up and do it.
You just get up
Operate.
and do it.
You operate.
There is no way you're going to be here trying to achieve something so huge, but when it's a hell, let me feel it.
You're taking life as it comes.
As it comes, every blow you're like, nah, it happens.
Yeah, so it's that's.
You guys wrap up the purpose
Okay. So we're then going to talk about what next after you discover your purpose. What next? Because I feel like people don't only speak about what next.
I think the what next now comes to how do you apply yourself, and I for one will always say it's different for everyone. Just
True.
Because we have similar purposes doesn't mean the way you do it and the way
most
I
of
do
the
it
times
is way
you find out that our gifts are different.
Right.
So
you use a journal, I use a habit tracker. Every day I'm like, okay, I want to build this and this habit. I'm not much on the journaling part. I'm still learning. But
yeah.
Yes. But I think it's more of learning how to apply it and just discovering new ways and actually having fun. It doesn't have to be boring.
It's supposed to be fun.
Right.
So also to add on, right, after knowing what to apply yourself or where to apply yourself or what, right, the next thing for me is be consistent at it, 1, 2, and then number 2, collect data. Right. Because it's almost pointless to know where you should apply yourself, but you don't know what to do, right?
Yep.
I always hear about, hey, I'm going to start a business. I'm going to start business. I'm fresh. I'm going to buy 500 potatoes. Then I sell them. My fresh are 5,000. So month 1, I'm going to have 4.5 profit. Yeah. I'm going to get the weekend, and then they get disappointed, right? So collect data on whatever that it is that you want to do. Find out what you're possibly going to go through so that you're not surprised, so that you come in with the right expectations. And then
speaking of which, before you move on, there's a saying that says, in as much as you prepare for success, also know that there is a possibility of failure happening. So always have that at the back of your mind and we are at the mercy of random distribution. All right.
Losers and winners come randomly. As long as you manage your risk and at the end of the day, you're profitable in whatever you do. That's it, right? So the third one, final, right, is
Right.
then going to be going against your fears, going against doubts, being courageous, and actually applying yourself,
And
right?
actually, just be kind with yourself.
Be kind with yourself,
If it
love
doesn't work
yourself,
out today,
give
tomorrow's
yourself a
another
pat on the head.
day.
Ben, you're doing a good job.
you
Let's
know.
go. Tomorrow is another day. Guys, we're going to go on a short break, right? And then we're going to be speaking about, what is it? Personal branding, I get. So, yeah.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Back like we never left.
Back like Mokwata. Hey, what am I doing? When later on, I'm gonna be like. Anyway. So we're talking about the issue of purpose, right?
Alright.
So when you sit down and look at most people's purpose, right? 90% of the times it involves them having to go out to people, putting themselves out there, and so many people struggle. I, for one, struggle with this. I live off the radar, bro. The last time I posted a status was what, like 2 weeks back?
2 weeks.
Yeah, I can go for 2 weeks without posting a status.
Amazing.
So, how do you put yourself out there? How do you let people know your voice?
Speak.
Okay, so speak.
Actually,
That's very broad.
Okay, let me turn it down a bit. Just speak to people. When you're attending something, don't be that person who always calls in when you're in a crowd. You're about to bounce up. Sometimes just saying hi is enough. You might find out there's another Ben there who will just speak and speak and speak and speak, and you get to click and actually, take it from there.
And I guess
Networking.
okay. So far it's not our thing. But I think another thing, right? Another thing is developing your personal brand, right? I once had a statement, I forgot who it was, but some South African businessman. Onare, branding is the thing that people say about you when you're not in the room. Right? So building a personal brand is fairly easy, but it's also challenging today, right? We're in a world where there's everything, there's always something new.
Yes.
You're the first. If you don't, at the retailer see immediate effect.
So 1 minute
today came there's always something new, right? So it's very important to have a personal brand to let people know what you're about. Because if you don't do that, you're gonna find yourself lost and you're not gonna be able to convey the message. So a brand, right? Going back to the thing, a personal brand, the things that people say about you when you're not in the room. Yes.
So it comes all to how you actually carry yourself.
How you carry yourself, the type of content you make, the way you post.
I think even the conversations you have, you cannot be speaking like a headless chicken.
One minute the next minute you confuse your audience. People don't know what is Lesedi about.
Right, even the quality of content. Because even right now you can speak to anyone and still after that it will be like it was just another random
thing.
But how do you go about building your personal brand?
Like I said, I'm living in the radar, right? I'm living in under the radar. Yes. I'm living under the radar. It's something I should work on, and I think I'm gonna get to that, right? I'm gonna get to that. So this is what I'm gonna be doing, right? I'm gonna start a Facebook page or just use my profile, right? And start posting selective things, selective content that conveys my purpose, right? I can't all of a sudden give work forex. The next minute I'm speaking about metelo. The next minute I'm talking about this. I'm talking about that. And it's not in line with what I want, right? So that's the first thing. Another thing that I want to ask you, right? There's so many people who, their purposes are a bit, arts and creative. So many things. Someone is talented, and in Botswana you can drop a banger.
Right.
You know that December song we tell them
Modimo.
and then you sit down with the person and they tell you I didn't even make a cent from it.
Yeah.
So how do you go about actually fulfilling your purpose in a country that is not so open to certain, you know?
I don't even know if. Okay, disclaimer. This is my personal philosophy.
Disclaimer.
Yes. Sometimes, if you are in an environment that doesn't help you, you need to leave.
True.
To be told. Right now,
Facts.
there's nothing that you can do, Botswana, and if especially the arts. Right now, if you're a comedian and it's not making you any money, my nigga, live.
So make sure.
It's not make sure, right? You
It's
can also try to come up with other means of trying to make an income, right? Right now apparently YDF boots I get boots, so you can try to find a way to get external funding, then take on a new skill that can open doors to you getting income from it, right? Let's just YDF, right? The last time I checked, you needed to have a business plan, right? Number one, a financial projection of the expected income thingy majigis. I'm not an accountant, but yeah. For the next an accountant. For the next coming, I think it's 3 years, right? And then if in your plan you need to buy things, you're gonna have to provide 3 sets of quotations. If you want the camera, you're gonna have to get the quotations at 2 or 3. And then also I think that's all. If you want more information, guys, you can go to the YDF website. We will leave a link in the description below just so that you guys can check it out, so that you take it from the horse's mouth. I get it. So external funding. I get external funding, getting another way you can make money, right?
As I was saying, let me just finish sending you back as well, so that I don't leave it hanging like that. As I was saying, you can actually, if you feel right now Botswana is not appreciating you, you can go out and do whatever you need to do and venture onto whatever you need to do, and then come back and actually be the answer. Or no, this is possible. If right now Connie Ferguson would come back and actually start come and act. I'm here.
I'm gonna act. I'm gonna be Martin Lawrence Manaka. Because she's really showed. I'm not either, but she really showed to us what it's very possible.
Yes. So right
it's
now,
very possible.
the fact that now everyone knows there's a Connie Ferguson somewhere, and they want to be associated with them, and I doubt even the government or private sector people won't mind popping money to actually support the art.
Fund us, guys. We need money. We need money because sometimes just having a purpose on its own, it becomes really heavy on you.
That brings me to the topic. To the issue. Do you know how painful it is to actually have to find a job? For example, footballers
Botswana. Hey.
You have to find a job. You cannot. But the million in that countries, but when you come here, it's bad.
You can be
1.5 after league. That is the only money that
90
comes
minutes
with being man of the match.
You can be an elite player, but then but it doesn't mean that we should run away, right? No. Try to find, especially nowadays, we live in a very global society, right? Whatever that's going on in America catches on up to us today, right? We are really connected, right? TikTok, these Instagram, this YouTube, right? Apparently, Botswana, you can't get monetized, but there are ways you can juggle around that obstacle, the VPNs, a whole lot of things. Let us know, guys. We can actually come up with a video, right? Of a guide on how you can get monetized as a content creator. Botswana. If you guys are interested, tell us, and then we're going to actually try to work something out. I get so the ways you can try to get your platforms to get monetized on Spotify, Apple Music, a whole lot of things. We are global. Let's unique.
And
you can
as I said, this is just a conversation. So
Yeah.
viewers, let's get our minds and just comment. If you have something to add, something you'd like us to actually clarify, don't be afraid to say something.
Because we
even
learn,
your opinion matters. We are here for you guys.
we learn from everyone,
Alright.
everything.
But I think that's just about it. That was quite a conversation, yo.
Peppers.
Peppers. Alright. But with that, guys, thank you so much. I believe you've learned a lot. If you have any questions, any comments, leave them down on the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification gang. Is it gang? Bell.
Notification bell.
Notification bell.
So that you're notified. Next time we drop again.
Thank you.
So yeah, are we just leaving like that? No.
No what? No what? No what?
Okay.
Special handshake.
Yeah, special handshake. I guess
nice
what
having
do.
you.
It was nice having you, Lesedi. This was my first
Are you
time
having me? I'm having
Oh no.
you.
Hey, so far, guys. It gets the best of us.
Okay, from us, it's good day.
Sayonara.